Another brief update in this Nigel Farage banking saga, in that the CEO of Coutts, Peter Flavel, will stand down with immediate effect and by mutual consent, saying that we've fallen below the bank's high standards of personal service, and as chief executive of Coutts, it is right that I bear ultimate responsibility. Coutts obviously being owned by NatWest Group following the CEO stand down from NatWest Group herself. And this has been met with different views and different sort of headlines in the press. Following the Guardian's headline yesterday saying, "Forget Nigel Farage and Coutts, banks have been locking ordinary people out of accounts for years," which is something that I've been saying for a number of times now, because that's exactly been my experience with clients of mine. Today, and in response to this, the Guardian follows up with the headline, "Coutts chief executive resigns over Nigel Farage row." But quite the contradictory article on The Spectator by Matthew Paris opens that the NatWest CEO should not have resigned, and described ministers as flinching in the face of a silly media storm and should be ashamed of themselves. But respectfully, I disagree with that, because this is not a silly media storm. It is something very real, as the Guardian put it yesterday, that affects lots of people, where their accounts are closed with next to no explanation sometimes, or even when there is an explanation that is surfaced via subject access request, which I've had for one of my clients, and Nigel Farage has obviously found out during his. The reasons are not necessarily justified. And Nigel Farage's comments that everyone has the right, or should have the right, to a bank account without any strings and conditions attached in respect of their personal views, I think that's absolutely right, because without a bank account, you are effectively a non-person. And if the laws and the terms and conditions provide that banks can close those accounts and there's little you can do about it, then everybody is in quite the difficulty. So this latest news is that the Coutts CEO has decided to stand down, and this has been described by Sky News as the latest scalp claimed by the row after the closure of Nigel Farage's accounts, with some scathing comments within the documents that he obtained by a subject access request. So this, I don't think, is going to be the last of this news, or the last director or board member to step down. I do think there is going to be more to this fallout, and I don't think Nigel Farage is going to stop until there is some grand resolution which is going to assist many more people other than just himself. So that's the news as it is. Please remember to like the video and subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.